Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? It's Extreme Chevy coming at you, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing today. It's this right here. This is my American Autowire wiring harness for the truck. Done a little work to it to prepare it to put it in, but today I am going to finally bolt this part in right here. There's a little bit of prep work. You can put the fuses in before or after you bolt it in. I went ahead and put it all in now, and got it all ready to go into the wall. Got the bracket on the back of it. There's the resting stub right there. But this is it. I'm going to take it out and get started. This goes to your dim switch. This is the plug that goes into the firewall for the front lights. This is for the back lights. You got a ground right here that I need to find a place to put it, and it just works itself all the way down. You got, here's for the ignition, steering column, and this one I won't be using. This is for accessories that I just won't be using at all, really. These two are for the cluster right here, and you got, I'm sorry, this is the ignition right here. This is for the brake, not the light brake, but the lights. They're turning them on and all that, the headlights and everything. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is kick this on outside and get the hardware. This is the new headlight switch that comes with it. That plugs into this one right here. This is all self-explanatory, guys. It's actually really easy. Here's the dimmer switch. You got ignition and all that. This kit's really complete. It really is. It's amazing what comes with it. So that's what I'm going to do today. Get this all started. That way I can get this thing started up here pretty soon. And this right here, this goes to the rear. That's for all the wires to go to the rear of the truck for all the lights. This is the engine kit. So once I get that in and then certain things on, and then I can plug this in through the firewall and get that started. Yeah, this is really awesome, guys. I'm finally getting to do this. Here's the wiper wire kit. And yeah. And this is the bag of miscellaneous. It has the bolts in here that I need to put in the fuse box to mount it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything out of there, and I'll take it outside, and I'll see you when I get out there. And before I get this harness up in here, guys, what I wanted to do is put something like this up in here. That way, when I get the harness up in here, the wires rest up against this padding and not the hard surface of the truck. That way there's no chafing or nothing like that, and rubbing that will bother it. Yeah. So that would do that. Alright, now in order to mount the wiring harness on the inside, the kit gives you these bolts right here to mount the firewall to where they're long enough to where you can mount that wiring harness up inside there. So all we gotta do is get these in here right now. And get it ready to put the wiring harness in. Missing a washer here. There we go. And this is just temporary until I get everything done and built. And then once I start the body, I could put the inner fenders in. But for right now, to get this thing going, I'm going to just okay, got the wrong size here. Hold on again. Alright, there we go. Let's get these in here. That way we can mount our wiring harness up. Still need that one for the inside. But yeah, this is all you gotta do, guys. Okay. Yeah, that one's all the way in there for now. You don't have to tighten them down too much just because it's just temporary for right now. Alright. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go inside now. Okay guys, now that you can see, you got the bolts right here where the harness is going to go. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and open that all the way up. That way it gets out of the way. That's why I left everything out and down. That way it's really easy to get in here and work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the harness, bring it back in, and bolt it in. Okay guys, I'm here to got the wiring harness, getting ready to put it in. But before you do that, they give you in the kit these 4 nuts as spacers to go up onto these bolts, which will hold the top in perfect position. And we don't want to tighten these down all the way down just yet. We're just going to snug them on, because later on when we got everything done and I go to put the front fenders on, I got to pull these bolts back out. But at least the wiring harness will be up in here, good to go, and we'll have the engine running. So let's do this. And one more. Okay, now you got your 2 spots here for these 2 holes. One here to go up into. So let's run it up here. Okay, pull these forward, and this, that way. Goes up in here like this. Just like that. You push it on. And it's a little tight up here with the wires. We already knew it was going to be like that. That's why we put the padding up here to protect them. So let's push the wires over a little bit. That one out of the way. And there you go. It's all the way up there. Just like that. Alright. And we're just going to do this. It's like I said, it's going to be temporary for right now until the truck itself is all done. And I can put the front fenders on it. But, you see that? There you go. And I'll put one of the nuts that go on it to hold it for now. And that'll allow me to go ahead and start installing everything. Alright. Okay, these will be for later when we permanently install. Okay. So what I want to do right now is go ahead and get this stuffed up and in and over the column area. Just like this. Because that's where everything's going to go. This is for the light switch right here. Let's get this all up over this. And on the side. There we go. Alright. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to work on getting everything fed over that way. And then we'll see where everything goes. And we'll tidy all this up. But right now, what I'd like to do is go ahead and install the dim switch down right in here. And that's the plug for it. So, and this already has position 4 where the wire goes. So I'll get my dim switch real quick. There we go. New dimmer switch. And let's just plug it in. That's it. That's all that's to it. I need to take these 2 screws out and then put it in. Let's get these out. Luckily, this still has all the original equipment. You'll find some trucks that no longer have the original equipment in here for screws and all that, and people have drilled through and put other nuts and stuff and bolts in there. But luckily, mine still has all of its original equipment. So, get this over here. Get that one started. Don't tighten it down just yet. We don't want to do it until we got both of them in. Okay. There we go. Alright. And luckily, my back here still has the original clamp where the wiring goes, so I'll put it under there, push it down, and now that's installed. And this is what we're looking at so far, guys. You saw me put the harness part in right there. This right here will be going out through this way with the grommets and everything. And you got the neutral safety switch in. Coming up here, I got my ground in right here. Took some of the paint off, got a good attachment, and there's the ground. And I got my wires all put up in there and routed all the way over. And I got that plugged in up in there where it goes to the firewall to go out for the engine. And everything I basically not going to be using for a long time. I'm taping up the ends of them and just binding it all up together, and it'll stay in there pretty good. So that part's all done. I just got these wires to bind up and put away right here, and I'm ready to put in my cluster, plug it in, put the speedo on, and I'll be done with that. And then I'll put my steering shaft back in, and yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, now I'm going to put the first switch in, which is the headlight switch. Now, unfortunately for my application, I'm going to be using the original, not the original stuff because I don't have it. Unfortunately, this truck was missing quite a few things when I got it. So, what I'm going to do is that's what attaches the switch. Here's the end of the knob. I'm going to go ahead and use these also because it also matches the stuff on my steering column. So I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade all that stuff to my truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in here real quick. And try and tighten this down a little bit onto here. I need an Allen wrench, which I got them right here. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Where is my Allen wrench set? Here, this, oh, here we go. Alright. Let's see if I can find the right size here. Get this. On these right here, get this in. And that's not right. Let's try this next one. That's not right either. Okay, so this isn't going to work. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, found the right one. Right size. And it's all tight on there now. So, I know there's a way of putting it in and taking it out. I just want to do that real quick before I put the switch up. I believe I found it. Yep. Alright. Cool. Alright. Let's get this back out. Let's hook up the switch. It's really simple. You got these prongs here, and then on here you have the pattern shown on here also. So you have these two right here going to these ones. These back two are these two offset. So you just plug it in. Now, this kit is amazing, guys. I tell you. It's American Autowire, and they've really done everything for you. There's only a few things you gotta do. make connections for, but most of it's plug and play. It really is. And you got to be careful getting it in. Make sure you're looking at all sides, because if you don't put it on straight, you can have some problems. Okay, looks like it's getting on there pretty good. And make sure it's all the way down on there. Alright, there. It'll snap in a little bit once you get it all the way on. You'll feel it. Yeah, just make sure you go all the way around on it. Okay, it is on. Alright. Alright, now putting it in, as simple as holding it up. Where it goes in, you take your nut, gotta play with it just a little bit. Make sure you're getting it in there straight. The last thing you want to do is not get it in straight. Let me do it out. Okay, it is going in a little tight. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-put it in, then take it back out. Because this seems to be wanting to go in really tight. We're going to do this once before I go put it in all the way. Okay. Wow, this is actually showing quite difficult. Okay, I think it's going in now. Long size. Okay, so we got, what was it, 11/16 and all right. Now I got nope. No. Let's try the 5/8. And there we go. Let's make sure it goes in. And it is. Okay. Now there's a little notch on this that you got to make sure you have lined up on it right here to where it goes in up on the switch. So you make sure you put it up in there where that notch goes. And there we go. Screw it on in. And this is the original bezel to the truck. And it didn't look like that when I first got it. I cleaned it really good with 1000 grit sandpaper and soap and water, and it really brought back the original sheen to it. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to make sure you got it in right. That way if I have to take the switch out, I can. And I need to turn the switch a little bit. Making sure okay, there we go. It's all straight now, guys. Don't want to go too tight. I don't want to ruin nothing. Okay, let's put this in. Ooh. Well, I didn't have the set screw on there. Had enough. Just found that out. So let's pull it back out a little bit. Rubber's really not that cheap. It was okay. I may end up changing these guys because this doesn't seem like they're really that great. So there you go. There's the light switch. That's off. That's up for the lights. And out. And in. Awesome. So I'm going to tighten this up just a little more. Do not want that coming off. Okay. That is on. And the only other thing right now I can plug in and put on is the ignition. And unfortunately, I don't have the unfortunately, when this truck was taken apart, I wasn't around for it. It was given to the painters, and they're the ones that actually disassembled everything in the truck while I was gone away on the road for a while. And I didn't want that. I actually wanted them to wait, but because I wanted to be here for it. But it didn't happen that way. So, okay, we got a backing for this. We'll go ahead and put that on. That way when we put it in, we can adjust it to where we want it. Up in here like that. Come on. Wow. Doesn't anything work today, right? I believe. Yeah, there we go. It's not quite square. There's a groove in here where it's flat right here and then round. And that's the way it is on the dash. And it looks like I actually need to grind it down a little bit. There we go. I'll be real careful with this. I don't want to go too far on it and make it bigger than it needs to be. Okay, let's try that. That's better. Just a little lip here I gotta get off. I think I could have done all this before I did the video. But, you know what? Sometimes you just need to show. Sometimes it's not always going to go the way you want it to. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. But it's not getting up as far as I want it to. Let me do it a little bit more, guys. I'm sorry about this. I thought I was going to get more of this done. This is the switch that comes with the kit too. So it doesn't quite fit all that great. Just gonna have to do a little surgery on this to fit right. Okay. Let's see now. Alright. I think that'll work. That looks good. That will work. Okay. Cool. Well, let's get this plugged on in. This is the plug right here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. You got the ground, battery. So let's see. Make sure we got neutral safety switch. And you can read it all on the back of the plug here. And sometimes if you have a little hard seeing it like I do, even though I wear glasses. Okay, battery, solenoid, accessories, ground, ignition. Okay. And so we got ignition feed right here, battery. So we got battery, ignition, you got, that should be the ground, back here on the back. Look, that's ignition also. Neutral safety switch. So I need to really look at this to make sure I'm putting it in right, guys, because if I don't, there could be a couple problems. So I think I see how it goes in now, and we're putting in the solenoid. Wait a minute, we're not using any accessories. Alright guys, I'm going to come back. I'm going to just look at something real quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just went over a few things to make sure everything was good. And it is. So, next thing to do is to put this in. So, let me get everything opened up to do that. Okay. Let's see. go. Here, that one goes in first. Put that on top. And then we screw this down onto over it. Come on. You gotta make sure you're putting it on straight, that way it goes on. There we go. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, let's look at this, the keyholes now. Make sure we're putting it in correctly. Let's put the keys mechanism in. That's in the kit. That comes with the American Autowire stuff. Here we are. And I'm just looking in there to make sure I am going to put this switch in there correctly. Turn it, and that's it. There we go. That's the lock the key, and you can take it out, and then first position, second, and start. And there you go. And it's not that bad. It's straight. It's in there straight. Now I wish I had all the original stuff, guys, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm going to be using all of this. So there we go. Ignition's in, light switch is in, and right now that's all I have. I don't have a lighter for it. I actually bought a push system for it, for starting it, but I decided not to use it. But that's it so far. And next I'm going to go in and put the neutral safety switch on the steering shaft, bring it out, put it in. And I'll be right back when I do that. Alright guys, you're about to watch me struggle, probably, putting in steering column. Alright. Okay. I'm going to lay down here a little bit. Probably in the way of the camera. Okay. Alright. Let's just pull this up a little bit. Get it up on my shoulder. And unfortunately, the paints do not match from what I painted the truck to the steering column. It's gonna not make me happy, but you know what? There's only so much trying to get this thing up in here with no help is not fun. But I think I got it leveraged. Okay. I can put it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, and come on this other side. And now, pick the whole thing up and carefully. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea how I'm getting myself up in here too, guys. I'm a big guy. I'm not small. But I'm doing it. Oh boy. There we go. If I can keep it just right there. Perfect. Got it. Whew. All right. Yeah. The color is quite different. I was afraid of that. But sometimes you take what you can get. Okay. I'm going to get this position back up on here to where I had it. See the hole? There we go. We got freaking roosters and chickens around here. I am in the, this ain't the city, guys, where I'm at. So yeah, we got that kind of stuff around here. Okay. All right, I think I got it. There we go. Now, it sounds like it's on a freaking house over here. No, they're chasing around back in their backyard. That thing's waking me up every morning, and it's not nice. Okay, let's put the back bolt in. All right. Oh, okay. Got to tighten it all up, guys, and it's in. But I don't want to tighten it up fully right now because I still got to hook it up into the dry shaft. I need to be able to pull it back. Oh boy. Okay, got to take these back out. Forgot I need to slide it into the shaft on the other side. I'll do that right back. Okay guys, I got the shaft all put in together. And now I can put this back in here. Shoot. Yeah, it's a little tougher than I want it to be, guys. You don't know how to help, you gotta do what you have to. Okay. Let me get down here again. Oh crap. Well, that only tells me one thing. It came back out. Okay. I know you guys are probably having fun watching me do this. Hey, look at him, he keeps messing up. Okay. Just gotta get one in. Alright, there we go. Finally. And the other side. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to turn this off. It's going too long, but you get the point. I'm gonna put this all back together and I'll show you when I'm done. Well guys, this is it. There's a couple things I still gotta button up, like the horn. I gotta put the horn in, and then I'll put the cap on. But all the wiring's in under the dash. For right now, it's a little bit loose. I'm leaving some of it loose. But as far as getting this thing running, I'm getting so much closer. Ignition's in. Wiring harness is all the way in through the firewall to go to the engine. And that'll be another video when I do the engine wiring, but I got the harness in and the engine, the dash in. It looks great. I love the way it turned out. I'm glad I painted the steering column. It looks really good. But alright guys, I'll see you later. This is probably going to be a long video. Got a lot of stuff to edit, so I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.